I get high, I get low, there's nothing
left out, never really fit in. I'm lonely.
Descant. Yes, yeah.
I don't really have star qualities like confidence and social ease. I'm awkward and quirky and to some, I guess I seem upset, but I've always tried to be true to love. Yes, I've always sought earnestly for peace. Fools like me are rarely seen in the limelight on the earth. We walk quietly and modestly in the guise of some kind of idiot, but we've always tried to be true to love. Yes, we've always sought earnestly for truth. 'Cause what you see behind the lies, what you see behind the guise, well, there's no turning back. No, there's no turning back. It's insanity that runs the systems of the world, and the same, they get pushed to the fringe. But we can't solve the problems from the same mind who created it. We can't solve the problems from fear. We can't solve the problems by hating everyone, including myself. We can't solve the problems alone. So reach out and relax now. Reach out and relax now. Reach out and relax now. Reach out and relax now.
Yeah, thanks, I want to say Yvonne, but you're not. Come over here.
Lyndol.
Lyndol.
Yeah.
Wow, so
Only
Lyndol.
one Lyndol though. Lyndol.
I get called Lyndol, Linda.
Well, yeah.
I get called all kinds of things.
Now,
It's
why are
Lyndol.
you named Lyndol?
My grandmother.
That was
My
her
grandmother.
name?
But I think she went by Lynn. But
Is that like a
one-
Texan name? Because you're from Texas, right?
yeah, it's not really a Texan name, no. If anything, it might be an Irish name, but I'm not even.
Well,
Irish.
Yvonne Lyndol, but that was his last name.
Right.
He was like Swedish or something?
I don't remember.
Some Eastern Europe.
Must be an Irish.
What?
Irish.
Czech. Oh, I'm going to Czech.
Oh, yeah.
I am to visit my daughter in Prague. Yeah. Oh, I should look
That's
him
a hit
up.
place. People love it.
I know. I have
Yeah.
a gig, but let's talk about Lyndol right
Yeah.
now. So you're from Texas? What part?
I'm from Houston, but I spent most of my 20s in Austin.
Oh, well, that's because you got hip and like wanted to go where the hip people were, and you
Yeah.
do music.
Exactly.
Austin's nice. It's
We were
like
talking about that because I went to college there. So I
you went to Austin.
yeah, I went to UT. Yeah.
You went to
Really?
UT? I
Why?
forgot you went to
Yeah,
UT.
and,
Why'd you go there, Mike?
Because I went to Syracuse University for the journalism school.
Yes.
And it was too fucking cold up there, and there was
It
too
is.
fucking much snow.
That's true.
And then I started getting into like the Willie and Waylon stuff and the outlaw music. And I'm like, I won't go to Texas. I won't go to Austin.
Because for an out-of-state or it's
And then I had too much fun and dropped
cheap?
out of school there. That's what happened.
Oh, you didn't
I didn't finish. No.
Oh boy.
But
I wanted to be a
you were
rock
there-
star. I left college.
You were there in the heyday, though.
Yeah, I was.
wasn't you?
I
That
was.
was Austin
But I
was
wasn't
great,
doing
but
music back then.
I feel like Austin is
No, I
the
was
Williamsburg
spoken word.
of Texas.
It is like that.
It's the
Yeah.
Williamsburg of
The rest
Texas.
of Texas is so conservative, right, compared to Austin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know
But it's the
Williamsburg well
capital
enough.
too,
It's a
which is
capital.
so ironic because it's so not Texas.
I know, it's like a nice little haven in the middle of a state where everybody thinks very differently, but I
Yeah,
think that it used to be a well-kept secret.
yeah. Now
Everybody knows.
MTV
Now
ruined
everybody,
it.
yeah.
I know.
But now it's South by Southwest.
Yeah, but
It's
South by Southwest was
insane.
even kind of mellow-ish.
It's like
It was
corporate.
fun, but now it's
I
like
heard it's
ever
like
since
corporate.
the Real World, I think, went to South
Is
by
that what
Southwest.
it was?
Yeah, they
Insane.
brought the Real World there.
Become insane.
And
Back to reality shows, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
yeah, yeah. So what brought you here? Fame and fortune?
You come here to be a star.
Yeah.
I felt
Girl
like,
wants to come to Big Apple, make it big.
well, yeah,
Come on,
kind
tell us
of.
the truth
Well,
now.
I feel like if I was really going to make it big, I probably would have stayed in Austin.
Okay.
But I felt like if I was going to be the absolute best that I could be,
Because if you can make it here, you can make it
I
anywhere.
felt like I felt like I needed the extreme difficulty. I think
Well,
I'm
that's
a
because
glutton
we're all
for punishment.
masochists.
Yeah, I think it's a
It's a
Yeah, but see, now you're doing your own
business.
music. When I booked her at Geezy's, she was in the Jazz Act.
Oh.
Yeah, but I still play for I play with a lot of other bands. Like
Yeah.
I do my own stuff, but then like I think
Is it always keyboard?
I'm always keyboard. I
She's
do
a
back
very good
vocals
jazz
too.
keyboard player too. You should hear her. Just
Wow.
doing straight jazz.
Well, I mean, that was beautiful.
Yeah, that's a great
thank
song.
you.
Yeah.
And it's synchronistic too because you had said that Einstein
He's
died
passed
today.
away on this day.
And that part, and then when I say you can't solve the problems from the same mind that created it,
Yeah.
that's
So
what
you're-
Einstein.
Oh.
Is that his line?
I'm pretty sure.
Look at
Yeah.
that. See, I love that kind of
We
stuff.
do a lot of synchronicity happens
It
on
always,
this show.
well, people say, I'm always like, oh my God, people are like, why are you always so excited by that? It happens to you like only all the
You're
time.
like psychic.
I never take it for
Bruce
granted.
like psychic.
That's great.
That's
It's
what
like
my
doing a
daughter
show with
wants me
Edgar
to have
Cayce
the
or something.
medium kind of show. I'm like, why? She's like, Mom, you could do that. And I'm like,
Oh, that would be cool.
no, I'm not gonna do
Rock
that.
and roll medium. I
I'd
like
rather,
it.
I'd rather just know.
That could
in
be
my
a
own little- Well, you should. She gives me shtick every minute. Exactly. So, when did you come here?
It's been about 2 years.
Oh, that's not so long, but it's long enough to know you like it.
I do, I love it, but there are still times that I go through, I'm like, I'm heading back to Texas.
Really?
I'm giving myself another
What do you
year
miss
and
the
I'm going back.
most?
I miss, like, ease of lifestyle,
Yeah.
you know? And in
Sure.
Brooklyn, I feel
Do
like...
you know about Go Girls?
You know, my friend ReW WhO, she...
Oh, I love Arel.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how I met
the
you.
Sirens,
Showcase.
yeah.
She actually told me about that, and so it's something I've been meaning to do.
Oh, because Nat'L, the head of Go Girls, is from Houston.
Is she?
She is.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
She's from Houston, Texas.
Okay.
It's all based out of Houston.
I don't
That's
know.
Really?
yeah, she's there.
I had no idea.
She does things like at South by Southwest and different, like she goes and does different like Dewey Music Festival. She does different things and has Go
She's a real
Girls.
trailblazer.
She is,
Yeah,
but
Go
she's
Girls.
in Houston. She's
Well, I'm
such a
definitely
doll.
going.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
heard it's a great
It's just a
organization.
nice group of networking and meeting other people that are like you
and
know,
getting opportunities. Or,
to perform at
Yeah.
certain
They
things.
really started a lot of the whole women in music, the energy of it, and with Go Girls, I think.
It was an internet thing,
Yeah.
you know. You know, Madeline's been—she's like an internet genius.
oh, really?
She really is. She is, and she just supports. You know, she says because chicks rock. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of love her a lot, but I just love inclusion of everybody too. I mean, you know, and she's like that too.
Gotcha.
But where's your
great.
next gig?
Actually, tomorrow night I'm playing at Cafe Dada in Brooklyn on 7th Avenue. And then I'll be playing, I believe Elliot Bisker was here for Sweets of Bread. And we
Yes.
have some great
She
gigs
played in New
tomorrow.
York.
Oh, she was on Wednesday.
She's fantastic. We were on the bill with her at the bitter end at
Yeah.
that event. We were
Yeah.
on. You were on.
Sirens.
And I think you
I
helped
booked
us
her. I
get
got
the
her
map
May
room,
20th
yeah.
at the map room.
Exactly. And so
Because
I'm
I
her
was so
keyboardist
impressed with
background.
her.
Ah, okay.
You should play the map room too, because you got the great keyboard in there. We'll talk about that.
Cool, all right.
Yeah.
They have a great keyboard in there?
Oh, it's very good. The owner plays. Jesse Mallon is a great keyboard player. He keeps that keyboard tip-top condition.
Jesse is a very smart man.
Yeah,
He really
and
is.
he's a cool guy.
He's a very
And a
cool
great
guy.
songwriter.
And he's adorable.
Yeah, and a great performer. I love the guy's
Degeneration
music.
and his solo
Oh, yeah,
stuff. He's
yeah.
amazing.
I love his music.
Jesse's Pretty
What's his
cool.
name again?
Jesse Malin.
Malin.
Did a duet with Bruce Springsteen, a song called Broken Radio that's on YouTube.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
a really talented guy.
He's amazing. He really
He
is.
always buys me drinks too. We hang out, which
That's
is a
always
nice
a
thing.
nice
He
thing.
sounds like an angel.
Even before I worked there with him, you know, I was like,
Wow, he
you know,
respected
you want a
you.
drink? I'm like, yeah.
Oh, that's so nice.
He didn't even know who I was. He just said, want a drink?
I guess
We're
you
just
look
hanging out
like,
talking.
well, you look important.
Yeah.
You look like Santa
Silver
Claus
fox.
on the off season.
He's more of a legend than me, right? He's like a real legend.
Different kind
No,
of.
but he's like open for Green Day and stuff. And,
Yeah, and Kiss too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they opened
You know
for
the
Kiss.
story? We're hanging out watching him, me and the guy, Billy Joe from Green Day, and we're hanging out watching him, and I met Billy Joe that night in
Barry Electric.
Bowery Electric, and he was knocking down beers. We were all knocking down beers, and we were watching Jesse play. And then a few days later, I turned on the TV, and he had just gone to rehab. That's what he went to rehab. He like bottomed out with us.
Who? Oh,
Me
Billy
and
Joe.
Christina hanging out with him, and he bottomed out with us, and he went to rehab. It was like, whoa.
Oh, why didn't you bring Amy Winehouse, asshole? No, just kidding. Exactly, I know. She didn't want to go. No. We saw Billy Joe once walking on the street, just like, he looks like a little doll.
Yeah, he's a cool guy though.
Yeah.
Very nice guy.
Yeah, that's cool. Back to Lyndol.
Back to Lyndol.
All right, so you got a couple of gigs coming up.
Got a couple of gigs coming up. You can see or hear more of my stuff on my website.
What is that?
It's lyndol.com.
Do you have a CD out or anything?
I don't, and that's something I'm working towards. I've been doing a lot of stuff on my own at my house on my Logic Pro.
Good for you.
So I have a lot of tracks that are, kind of semi-pro recorded, and then I'm looking to get something out possibly this summer, maybe sometime in 2015. But I mean, New York, I'm so thankful to be here. I've met so many amazing people like you, and I feel like just being around all this greatness, I feel like I am like, starting to be where I wanted to be in music.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So I'm so thankful to be
So
here.
you're getting seasoned.
I'm getting seasoned.
And that was
Yeah.
cool at the bitter end. You were in with the
Yeah,
whole
that's
group of
great.
musicians that you were playing behind. Let's see, you were playing behind.
I really like her.
Aaliyah.
She is just adorable.
She's very
She
talented.
is. I love
Great
her.
songwriter.
So cute.
She blew me away. I said, you remind me of Suzanne Vega, her songs.
Oh, that's
She's a
amazing.
really good writer.
She's great.
Yeah.
I know, so many of the when I'm working on songs for her, I'm just like, oh my god, I love this song. Like, this song is getting me right now. You know what I mean?
Well, that's when you know you're really appreciative of.
You're in with the A-list of
what's going
good musicians. Yeah.
Well, you know what it was Bar 4. Do you guys remember Bar 4?
In Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they closed down,
Like
but I was at
everywhere
their
else.
open mic night every week, and I met so many amazing people.
That's
and I'm
great.
still hoping that opens up again somewhere else.
Well, there is a good open mic that I like to talk about.
Okay.
Bunga's Den now has one on Sunday nights.
Okay.
And they are on 14th Street between 6th and 7th Avenue at
Okay.
6 o'clock. And
6
that
o'clock.
open mic is turning into a really cool open mic.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Six
so
and
they're
seven.
good friends of ours. It's been
Wednesday
like a
night?
couple months.
Wednesday night?
Sunday night.
Sunday night.
What's it
6
called?
o'clock.
Bunga's?
Bunga's Den.
Okay.
They have been our knight in shining armor on various occasions, and yeah, it's really fun. And they redid this whole back room. That's it's really funny. I can't even explain it, but it's cool.
All right, we'll have to check that out.
Yeah, we love Bunga's Den. It's another one in the ReW WhO family, another venue. So it is National Animal Crackers Day.
Yes.
So we have tainted
Sugared,
ones
sugared.
with icing, or we
Or
have
regular.
plain ones for people that don't want
This is
icing.
the
Well,
old
I have to
school.
tell you guys
This-
something. I'm a vegetarian, so
Okay.
I don't eat animal crackers.
That's why you look so healthy.
Well,
Look how healthy you look.
yeah, but these are not real.
Vegetarian.
We're
I mean, there's
vegetarian.
no meat in these. There's
Hell
no real
no.
animal parts
No,
in
what
these.
are you kidding?
Animal crackers.
We don't
Doesn't
eat
mean they're made
animals.
with animals.
We don't eat animals
I don't-
in this world.
When I was young, I used to like to bite their heads off, but I haven't.
This
so
one's
do you
meant
want-
with
would you-
zebra
well,
meat.
you can have-
These
These
are
are
zebra
frosted.
meat.
Yeah,
these
those are
regular.
frosted.
I think I'll go for a frosted.
Yeah, I figured the frosted ones look good. But now we need to get a skeleton from your closet.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we're
Yeah, we
rewarding
have to.
you for that.
I'm really
Oh,
wonderful.
I can only have this after I say
You
it's
can
gonna
have
Give us
it.
a
You can
skeleton.
have it,
You can
but
have
we
it.
want a skeleton.
We want a skeleton.
I don't, a
Something
skeleton.
juicy. Come on, Lyndol.
A skeleton.
Something
from,
your mother doesn't know.
Something that my, well, I mean, I used to be a follower of PhiSh. the band PhiSh.
Oh, really?
And all that that entailed.
Did you go to New Year's Eve to see them?
Yes, I did.
I don't
Not
know
this
if that's
last
a
year.
skeleton.
Though.
Is that really a skeleton?
Well, the things I did there.
Oh,
What'd you do?
Tell us more,
Drink the
tell us
Kool-Aid?
Well, yeah,
Tell
I
me
drank
more,
the
tell me
Kool-Aid.
more.
I had a lot of enlightened spiritual experiences.
Okay,
at the show.
alright. Well, Wednesday was National Mushroom Day.
Was it?
It was.
Wednesday.
Yeah, but
All
today's Cookie Day. Well, my
No,
friend
sir.
was the drummer, Trey.
Yeah.
She was their nanny.
Wait, Trey Anastasia, she was Trey Anastasia's nanny?
Yeah, for their
wow.
kid.
That's interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, so she saw a lot of fish shows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
They were the ones, they're the ones who got me into improvisation, and then that led me into jazz.
How did you meet them? Do you know them, or you just
I don't know them. One time I saw Mike Gordon go by on a golf cart.
Yeah, they can play golf. Those guys are. There's like a freaking Ben and Jerry's flavor of them.
Fish food.
Yeah.
Oh, they're amazing.
They're like the Gen X dead, right?
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
They absolutely are.
Yeah.
They totally are.
Yeah.
Didn't they start in wetlands?
They might have, but they're Vermont. Like,
Yeah, they weren't from New York.
I don't know. Some of them
But they
might.
played
They're from
wetlands
Vermont.
when they
Well,
played.
their band is, but I don't know if they were actually.
That's why they got a Ben and Jerry
Yeah, they
flavor.
were.
They're
Well, I'm
from
pretty
Vermont.
sure because I think they all went to college in Vermont
Yeah,
together,
that's
and that's
what
when
I-
they.
right.
And then that was the last PhiSh show I saw was they broke up, and I can't remember exactly when it
They're
was.
back together
but they
now.
Well,
had
they
a
did New
Vermont
Year's
show,
again.
and then I haven't seen them. That's the thing. I can't say.
My
I'm
friend
pushing-
follows them all around the country. He's
Still?
a famous photographer, does photos for Rolling Stone, Jeff Krasner, and Jeff Kravitz, and he does big. He follows the whole tour and photographs them.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, I would love to, because I hear that they're just as
The
good, if not
PhiSh
better
head,
than they
PhiSh
used to
head.
be. So.
Oh, of course they
You're a
are.
fish head. Fish head, fish head, roly poly fish head.
Wow, so
With a PH.
I don't.
You don't know fish head?
No.
Yeah.
Eat them up, yum.
Eat them up, yeah.
I saw a fish head out to see a movie. Didn't have to wait till, oh, forget it.
I'm sorry, I don't mean this. I don't mean this.
Please.
Please don't take it personally.
Has nothing to do with the band. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's a
that
Dr.
part.
Demento song.
Is this one of those old songs?
Oh,
Dr.
someone
Demento.
yelled at me that I didn't know who that was. Who was that? Someone couldn't believe I didn't know Dr.
Dr.
Demento.
Demento was a DJ who did.
In California,
Yeah,
right?
he did all novelty songs. He
Yeah,
played
yeah,
all-
yeah, yeah.
And he made songs famous, like, you know,
Right.
Shaving Cream and, you know, Fish Heads and...
Wow, yeah,
You
yeah,
made that
yeah.
one famous, or was it like an old
Green
song?
Acres is the place to be. The Green Acres to the Day of the Life.
Yeah.
Farm living up so fuck. That was crazy.
Yeah,
he played all
city
crazy
lights.
stuff.
City is the place for me.
Yeah, he
You
played
can take
all
the
crazy
farm.
songs.
Did you live on a farm in
No, I was suburbs.
suburbs in
Like,
Houston?
then strip malls. A lot of strip malls.
When you went to Austin, did you go to school there or you just lived there?
I went to school at Texas A&M.
Oh, okay.
And we had a lot of music come to us, and that's when I got into PhiSh, was when I was in college.
Okay.
And we had a lot of music from Austin coming to College Station, and so then that's how I ended up in Austin.
I remember you telling me you came here because there was no jazz scene. There's no jazz scene in Texas and Austin.
Well, Denton,
At that time.
North Texas, there's a good jazz scene, but I'm not going to live in Denton. I will not
Yeah,
live near
You're a
Denton.
New Yorker
Those are
now.
conservative over there.
And just say your website one more time.
Sure, it's Lyndol.com, which is Lyndol.
And you are playing tomorrow night,
At Cafe Dada, 7 to 9.
and then
Well, yeah, that's a
again.
nice place.
And then, actually, I have a bunch of gigs coming up in May, but you had said May 20th at the Map Room, right?
And then it's all on your website.
Yeah, everything else on the website. Let's track a little
Excellent.
bit.
Well, thank you so much for visiting. You want to push a button?
It did.
Push anyone you want.
Okay.
There you go. Give it up for Lyndol.
Lyndol, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Locked out, left out, then I'm a repeat offender to myself.